Alexander the Great, the man who conquered the known world by the age of 30. But what if I told you that the most powerful man in history might have been buried alive? Yes, you heard me right, buried alive. Oh, and did you know that this world's greatest conqueror was also a total mommy's boy? Believed he was the literal son of a god and once solved an impossible riddle by just slicing it in half? This is not the clean, polished history lesson you learned in school. This is Alexander the Great like you've never seen him before. Hey history lovers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I dig up the juiciest, strangest, and most shocking stories from history and serve them with a side of curiosity and chaos. Today, we're diving deep into the wildest, craziest, most bizarre facts about Alexander the Great. The man, the myth, the maybe literally buried alive legend. So grab your metaphorical sword. We're about to cut through the myths, just like Alexander cut through that famous knot. First up, Alexander's mother, Olympias. She wasn't just a queen, she was a force of nature. This woman reportedly slept with snakes in her bed, performed secret rituals, and told little Alexander that his real dad wasn't King Philip. It was Zeus himself. Let that sink in. Your mom telling you, "Sweetie, your dad's not your dad. Your real dad is the king of the gods, so go out there and conquer the world." Talk about pressure, right? But guess what? He believed her. He truly thought he was destined to rule the world. And spoiler alert, he kind of did. So, maybe the mommy brainwashing worked? Next up, the Gordian Knot. This was basically the ancient world's biggest escape room puzzle. The prophecy said, whoever unties this impossibly tangled knot would rule Asia. Alexander stares at it, probably thinks for 5 minutes, then says, "You know what? Forget this." He pulls out his sword and slices it in half. Problem solved. Destiny fulfilled. Efficiency level 100. When in doubt, bring a sword. This is peak Alexander energy. Doesn't play by the rules, rewrites the rules. And now we get to the darkest, most disturbing fact: Alexander's death. The official story says he died at 32 after a fever or poisoning. But here's where things get terrifying. The Greeks wrote that for days after his death, his body did not decompose. People took this as a sign he was divine. But modern scientists, they say this could mean something far more chilling. Alexander might have been paralyzed, not dead. Imagine this. You're lying there, completely aware, unable to move, unable to scream, and you watch as they prepare your body for burial. That is straight-up nightmare fuel. If that theory is true, then Alexander the Great, the man who ruled the world, was literally buried alive. I don't know about you, but that might just be the most metal way to go out in history. And also, the scariest. So what does all this tell us about Alexander? He wasn't just a conqueror, he was complicated. He was shaped by a mother who told him he was a god. He solved problems in ways no one else dared. And his death is still one of the biggest medical mysteries in history. Whether you see him as a genius, a visionary, or just a really lucky guy with a sword, one thing's for sure: Alexander's life was just as bizarre and dramatic as his conquests. Also, I think we can all agree if your mom ever tells you you're a child of Zeus, just take it with a grain of salt, okay? If you loved diving into the weird, wild side of Alexander's story, smash that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more history that your textbooks forgot to tell you, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.